Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Today I'm continuing my Minecraft survival series. Alright, in the last video, I did some more trading with the villagers to mine, or I mined coal to trade with the villagers. And I traded some stuff with the emeralds and stuff. And then I went and did something dumb, which was go into the nether and die with the stuff in my inventory still. So most of what I did in the last video is kind of a waste, but the focus of this video is gonna just be kind of restocking my inventory. It might not be the only thing I end up doing, but it's how I'm gonna start. And the first thing I'm gonna do is go chop some more wood. Alright, like I showed in a previous video, this is my method for chopping these jungle trees. You just basically make a sort of staircase on your way up. I don't know how much use I'm going to get out of this axe, or how much wood I'm going to be able to chop with this axe before it breaks. I figured I'd go ahead and use it up before I make any new ones. I did all of my building and everything still. And my house is still standing, so I don't need as much wood now as I did before. I don't think I'll use the whole axe. I'll just chop this one tree down, and that'll be good for now. Let's make some more sticks. We're gonna need to restock dirt too. I didn't have that much to begin with, but I reckon I can just blow up enough creepers out here to get dirt. But anyway, that's enough wood for now. Let's just put the extra in here. Oh, I should put it in here. Oop. I thought that seemed off. We have more wooden slabs in here, but we can't really do much with that. Except build. I also lost the bundle I had. I didn't really use it very much though. And I'm gonna have to mine more coal. So I'll start by coming over here, because there's still a lot of coal sitting around on this stone beach. And once again, I have to work on getting my experience back up. But I have an idea for that. And it has to do with that zombie dungeon room. Spawn cage room, whatever it's called. It's a bit time consuming, but it's solid. I think that'll be enough coal for the moment, since I don't have to cook any extra food. So I'm gonna go show you what my idea is. But looks like all my cows are grown. So before we do that, I'm going to breed them. I know I'm not harvesting the whole garden each time, because I don't really need more wheat each time. We have quite the herd of cows here, and I'm just gonna go around and make sure I get them all. I think that's about it. 21 cows. Or 19 cows, I think. So we had, yeah, well, we had 25, and now we have 16, 6 wheat, which would be 19. Okay, now I'm gonna go show you what my idea is. See, there's some more coal down there. We need more. There's a few ways to get experience. There's fishing. You can kill various mobs and monsters and stuff to get experience. Of course, like I was doing, you can breed the cows and other animals to get experience. My idea for this is to probably block this up. Kind of get this clean area cleaned up a little bit. Big waterfall here. We're part of the lush caves here, which is why there's water everywhere. I'm gonna head for the source of the problem, which is this hole that I dug quite a few videos ago. Probably last month. We don't really need all this cobblestone sitting here. Instead, we can use it to kind of tidy this up. Because the idea is to have... Let's enter it. Is that water done flowing yet? Get this all closed up. We're gonna break torches out of there at some point. Kind of keep the light away from the doorway. Okay, that water finally stopped flowing, so let's get this part of the ground flattened out. I don't like granite very much. It's not very visually appealing, especially just in caves like this. And I guess the intention is to use it as polished for builds, but I just don't like it very much. Okay, let's put... Okay. I have to remember what I was doing here. Put a gate. We'll get that out of there and we'll check it at some point, because I want to take these chests. Should have brought my axe. And then we can break these torches. It'll be nice and dark in here. We'll close that, and then let's move this torch a little further up. So we want just enough light down here that we can see, but we want it nice and dark in there. There's more elaborate little, what you call it, experience spawner ideas you can look up, probably. I might do some videos on them at some point. Of course, if I did, it'd be just me doing my own, making a video of a tutorial I looked up. A tutorial I looked up. Let's turn game sound down a bit. I think 60 is good. I've been having to turn it down every time in editing. This looks fine. We got a chest here. Let's put... We can just put that stuff in there. I don't really care. The tropical fish comes from this lush cave biome that we're in. Sometimes they spawn and they get out of the water somehow. I think a maximum of 3 or 4 could be in the room at once. An enchantment that comes in pretty handy for this sort of thing is Sweeping Edge. And I have an iron sword back in the home base that has it. An older version of the spawning idea, and there you are. Originally just had a regular block here and you just reached in there. But it didn't work out so great because sometimes baby zombies would spawn and jump out and attack you. So I switched it to a gate. When pretty much the first time a baby zombie spawned, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta fix that. And sometimes they kind of get hung up behind the block, the spawn cage block. Let's see. I've got it all the way bright in game, but there's not much to see. What's that noise? Sound like grass breaking or something. Oh, well, see, there's a tropical fish that ended up getting out of the water. This is kind of a slow way to do it, but if you are patient, it's pretty safe. But if you're a bit more looking for a bit more action, you can fight nighttime monsters or monsters at nighttime and just come down here when it gets dark. It's your preference. Or you can find some other way to collect experience. The lush cave biome is also, to my knowledge, the only way or the only place you can get axolotls. I saw one over here a minute ago. I don't know if you tame axolotls or if you just catch them in a bucket and that's how you tame them. I'm not really sure. Maybe you feed them fish, I don't know. I think my sister did it. Had a tame axolotl, but I don't remember how she did it. Well, I'm not gonna sit around for the whole video and do that. Not in this video. I just want to show you my idea. Well, maybe it wasn't my idea. I think probably my dad came up with it. Because there's other enemies to fight in other dark places. And that spawn thing is best if you just don't have... Well, if you'd rather not battle the enemies and you'd rather just kill the zombies as they spawn. Let's put a torch down. I haven't been in this part of the cave, so it's all dark. I also realized I don't have a shield. Forgot to make one. Let's equip that. I also went back to copper armor that I had left over from when I made iron armor. But my iron armor fell in the lava when I died last time. So I switched back to the copper. In caves, it's statistically optimal to just let creepers blow up. Because they can blow up from a distance that you're pretty much safe. Okay, it's skeleton club over here. Oh, there's another one. But you're by yourself, so... Okay, I had my shield up for like 10 seconds. This looks like a dead end. And by putting the torches, you stop monsters from spawning next time you come back. And here's some diamonds to replace the diamond pickaxe that I unfortunately and rather ill-advisedly lost in the last video. Good thing it wasn't enchanted yet. Oh, there's a potato. Okay, so now we can plant potatoes. There's some more diamonds. And I think I'm gonna go do that. Get out of the way. So let me get out of this cave here. And I can get to work on my potato garden. Taters, precious. Okay, the skeleton is right here where I come up at. Oop. Okay, see, now my shield works. It did it before, even though I had it up for couple seconds first. I hear another one. There he is. See, that's a lot better because you mostly don't use your weapon. And you don't have to get hit by it either. Because you can stay in just the right distance that you won't get hit by the creeper explosion. So I think I just kind of wasted 2 fish, but I think I'm gonna head up and get my potatoes planted. I'm gonna have to create a garden first. Because I have one right there, and I'll have to fill in with dirt somewhere, probably. Or I could just replace wheat with the potatoes. But I'd rather not do that because I still need wheat. So I think I'll do like a little mini garden right here. So let's dig a spot. We'll do like a 3 by or 7 by 7 instead of a 9 by 9. That should be sufficient just for me. If you're planting potatoes for that everyone's gonna eat, you would want to stick with a 9 by 9. I have a diamond shovel that I got from somewhere. I think it was in a treasure chest from a shipwreck. So we'll just use this instead, since it's basically free. Free diamond. And it works the fastest. Second only to the netherite shovel. Which is pretty overkill, I would say. I would say a diamond one is too, but like I just said, it is free. Because I just found it. That's probably enough. I think I did. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we also need to go 3 this way and 3 this way. Because water will, I guess, hydrate. I was trying to think of the word for a second. Hydrate blocks up to 4 blocks away. So that's why we can do a 9 by 9 garden area. Because you have 4 blocks in each direction in a square that the water can reach. But since we're a little tight for space, I don't feel like doing a lot of extra work. I'll just stick with a 7 by 7. I usually end up with plenty of extra potatoes whenever I do a 9 by 9 potato garden. I don't know what the saturation fulfilling statistic is on baked potatoes, but I think they might be a little bit better than raw cod, and they heal the same amount of hunger as raw cod too. Which is 2.5. 2.5 hunger filled. Salmon do 3. Okay, so I'm gonna need to craft a hoe to till the ground with. Did I just... I thought I tilled that dirt block at first. Okay, now, in this little garden we have, we can plant the potato. And it looks like all of our sugar cane has grown. Let's check. It looks like we got 3 all the way through. So we'll see how much this yields. Because last time, I don't think every spot was fully grown. Did I drop any over the edge? I don't think I did. The 64, that's 72. 72 sugar cane divided by 3. Not sure how much that is. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, now my number is all off. Okay, so there's 24. So we just make the same amount of paper. And you need 3 paper per book, which is also 24. And then each bookshelf needs 3 books. So we have leather, but we don't have more leather. Let's put those in here so we don't lose them again. I keep picking up these broken bows, and I don't really have much concern for bows, but I'll show you something we can do with them. Let's put this other stuff up real quick. Noisy thunder, or at least to me. The sound's probably not as loud for the video. Let's put... We got this iron horse armor. We could put that in there. So let's just take our crafting table. And because they're not enchanted, you can just put the durability together. And you have one bow with the combined durability of both. It won't work that way in the enchanted table. Crafting table. If they're enchanted, you have to use an anvil for that. It costs you a little experience. Or a little bit of level experience kind of thing. Okay, so part of me wants to just run in the nether again to wrap this video up. I don't really know what else I would do for this video in the meantime without being some kind of lengthy process that I would cut most of that out anyway. So I think that'll be it for this video. Alright, that does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I'll see you in the next video.